Before I begin, I want it to be known I don't hate Nintendo when it comes to their products, but when it comes to how these people, how Nintendo Japan, Nintendo Japan, I think mostly Nintendo Japan, handles themselves with us fans, it just pisses me the fuck off. And trust me, I ain't gonna be like Black Bond. I don't hate on it just for the sake of hating on it or doing it for views. Unlike a lot of you assholes that are probably gonna be like, "Oh, you whining? Nintendo has the right to do it." I'm like, yeah, but they don't fucking care about us, man. They only care about our money, and that's cool and all. That's that's what a corporation like Nintendo does, but they need to freaking respect it because we're the ones that give you money. And a person who worked on a freaking Pokemon ROM hack for 8 years deserves a little bit more. That's why all of us are that's why all of us Sega heads are moving back over to Sega because at least they'll actually be like, this is good. This is good. Yes. And that's something that Nintendo could do, but they're like, no, no, fuck it. Fuck it.
Years to their franchise.
Let's look at Etika. Also, I am going to talk about Game Over Jesse a little bit later because, boy, I like your Game Over Jesse, but you got at least show Etika some respect. I mean, yeah, maybe because you didn't know him when you were doing that whole. He had a fake. He had a fake Nintendo Switch, but the way you just said it, like the man that had monitors, that sounds like you're just kind of spitting in his face. I know you probably didn't mean it like that, but that's how it kind of came off.
The games, I'm not saying that they're doing us. We're not doing Nintendo a favor by buying their products. We're buying something that we want to spend our money on. We're not entitled to finer treatment from Nintendo, but this is a passion project being done out of complete love for the franchise.
I'm not saying we should either, but they should respect the fact that someone worked on this, worked their fucking fingers. This took like probably minutes, seconds, hours, years from their lives, just so they can make this little fan project. And Nintendo got to be swinging their dick around, and be like, nah. Again, I will always love their products, but them as a company, mm-mm, mm-mm. Especially when they're doing this fan shit, messing with these fans. I mean, like they took the two fan games that everybody loved this year off of the Game Awards. Nintendo, I love you. I do. They, I love you. I love your products, but I don't love you anymore, man. It kind of sucks. It really does. I'm always gonna be a fan, but I'm never gonna agree with what you guys do. I'm never gonna agree with what you guys do when it comes to business and us fans. Because this is a fine how do you do to us fans. We we purchase your shit. We we buy your consoles. And I'm not saying we are owed special treatment, but that should account for something. Because without our money, y'all wouldn't be afloat. Without our fans giving you our money, y'all wouldn't be afloat. And, and before anybody says it, unlike Black Bond, at least I have a goddamn actual opinion that's not regurgitated by a bunch of fucking Nintendo haters that felt the need to hate on Nintendo just because I don't know a man in a Mario suit just fucked their mom. Because at least I actually do care about Nintendo in a sense still than these motherfuckers that just wanted to hate on it for the sake of views. And really, if you do that for the sake of views, you're a whore. You're a whore. To me, you are a whore.
And I think it's also using customized Pokemon and sprites, just like the Pokemon Uranium version thing was. I can't believe. Like, okay, let's just take a look at the article itself, see if there's any new information. I didn't read this yet, so first time
That
reaction. We'll break it
sucks.
down.
That really
You can find
does.
this in the usual place, man. So let us check out this link. Amnesia, I had a little bit of beef with them in the past, but you know, everyone's talking about this, and I think this will be the easiest access article that we can use to figure out what the hell's going on. So we have the developer of the game, Adam, cool boy, man. This is sad. A baby basically being completely snuffed.
Man, Adam, I feel for you, dude. I feel for you, but you should have figured out something to give this game out to people without Nintendo kind of knowing. And yeah, I think I did get the offer on my DS to be a brand ambassador. But I don't know. After this, I don't think I'm gonna take it because honestly, what you did to Helix and probably countless others that were in your program, that's just fucked up and unfair. You know? Again, Nintendo, you and Sega made up my gaming childhood. You guys are important to me. But me, Nintendo, by messing with these fans, you really backed the wrong horse. I'll keep buying your shit. I'll keep buying your shit if I deem it's awesome enough for me to get it. Or if you do a certain, or if you do a certain game, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that I've been hearing rumors and whispers about. Or, you know, and I'll even buy the Switch. But you guys, as a company, mm-mm. I'm talking about at least the fan side of everything. Mm-mm. Not a good thing you're doing here, Nintendo. And one of these days, we're all gonna migrate away from you, and then what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? A bit of a Iwata was still alive. He wouldn't let you guys do this.
Out by Nintendo, something that you worked so hard on. I gotta feel sympathy for him. And you know, a lot of people are going to say, well, it's their right to do so. I mean, yes, I know.
Yeah, it's their right to do so, but it's not actually right. Someone actually worked hard for this. They put their goddamn blood, sweat, and tears and their soul in this. But no, they're perfectly in their right to do so. You see all the fan games Sega, like all the fan games and all the like original games that people made for Sega, and Sega's like, fuck you guys, go nuts. We don't care. You guys are awesome. You're the reason we're, and at least Sega understood. Our us the fans are the reason they're still around because we still buy their shit even though, they did fall on hard times. Nintendo never had that such luxury because they never really fell on hard times. Like I always say, they always have a way of bouncing back. And that's always going to be the truth. They always had a way of bouncing back. You know? I don't know, because I think that Sega saw it as, at least people still care about us. And Nintendo sees it as like, they're taking money away from us. We must do what we must do. Again, I love Nintendo's products, but again, them as a company, fuck them.
Clearly, they own the property. They can do whatever the hell they want with it. They can take down other people's impersonations of it, and it's fine because at the end of the day, that's how the legal system works. But it doesn't mean that they're any less of assholes for doing it in this fashion. I don't know. You're perfectly in your right, but it's kind of fucked up. Here we go. For the past 8 years, ROM hacker Cool Boy Man has been working on a complete overhaul of Pokemon Crystal that turns it into an entirely different experience. But after several days of the game's development, we're finally nearing the end, and it was planned to release on Christmas. Unfortunately, as we've seen so frequently with unauthorized projects that use the Nintendo IP, Nintendo has stepped in and pulled the plug. And oh my god, so close to the holiday season? Jesus, Nintendo, come on, bro. We're celebrating this mistletoe decoration.
This mistletoe eggnog and more fucking eggnog, man. Nintendo, come on. We're all just we're fans of you. We we do this out of love for you guys. I love for what you guys created. And just to show you, hey, we think we can do we can do some good awesome fan games too. But no. Keep doing your thing, Nintendo. Keep doing your thing. We'll buy your products. Hell, I'll probably even be there for your E3 stuff. But when it comes right down to it, y'all, I'm about to shift. You guys are shifty. You know, and all the Nintendo fanatics will probably jump on me like, Bugsy, you were one of us. No, you're not. I'm like, I'm a fan. I'm not like one of you guys that are just gonna be like, love Nintendo even though they're being fucked up here. Because unlike Black Bond and, Gligar Vids and all these other people and Mario the Plumber, at least I have a legitimate reason why I don't like Nintendo in this very instance. You guys can't say the same thing. They can't say the same thing because they just do it to hate. They do it for views. They have nothing else to say. They have nothing else good to say about Nintendo. Or they don't even want to, so they just do it for views. I have a legitimate complaint. I have a legitimate, kind of complaint and concern. That's how I feel about it.
Presents. The smell of eggnog and pine is in the air. And at the time where Pokemon Prison is right about to come out, they could have done this way earlier if they really tried to hit it with the C and D. But why wait till the moment before release? That's just crazy to me. And of course, I don't think this was going to be sold to the masses either.
It
The game's
wasn't.
creator announced today via Twitter and Facebook that Pokemon Prison has officially been canceled just 4 days before its planned release. Oh, no. Them niggas don't give a damn, yo. They don't give a damn. Nintendo issued a cease and desist, pointing out the game's official website, Facebook page, and YouTube trailer all reference to Nintendo's property, and they all refer to an upcoming download. Jesus. Pokemon Prison has been seen in the public eye via trailers and official websites.
A certain other fan game better hide. You better hide where it is so we can get it. Because seriously, yeah, Nintendo ain't fucking around with us.
Announcements for years, and it was even prominently featured on Twitch Plays Pokemon recently. I've known Cool Boy Man for years, and we recently spoke about the legal action from Nintendo. Prism is a ROM hack, and it would have been released as a small patch that users would have to apply to a separately acquired ROM. He was confident that it would not be taken down. Damn! This was being done completely different, I guess, from...
And the thing is, yeah, it's a ROM hack. Now you guys are taking down ROM hacks? This wasn't even a fan game, technically. It's a ROM hack. It's just like a modification. It's basically a mod. And... God damn it, Nintendo. Why? Why do all this? See, this is why. This is why we're all gonna move to Sega. Watch. As soon as the Razor comes out, I think we're all gonna just migrate to Sega. Other than if games I'm probably gonna get for the Switch, I'm gonna go with Razor, man. I'm gonna go with Razor. And I'm still gonna do my Let's Plays. That's not gonna go away. I'm still gonna do my Let's Plays of Nintendo stuff and make it kind of an abridged style. But that's all I'm gonna do. Play games, and if something interesting is going on in Nintendo, I will talk about it. But nothing else after that.
Well, I don't know if those other things that we saw Nintendo take down were hacks of existing games that you just put the patches onto. I think those are being put out there as completely whole games in themselves that wouldn't require you to own a ROM ahead of time to apply it. So it's like, maybe, I guess the approach it would seem that they felt pretty damn confident that they wouldn't have a claim. There's so many ROM hacks being released out there, and I guess a lot of them don't really have like the full fledged team working on it the way that my man Cool Man has with Pokemon Prism. But Nintendo didn't care, bro. Whatever the hell it may be, whether it's a completely original game on its own or it's a ROM hack that you apply as a patch, they were trying to take that shit down. They didn't want their property being infringed upon. Goddamn. Well then, he was confident that it would not be taken down. Nintendo has not been known for taking action against Pokemon ROM hacks in the past. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying right now that okay, they're taking down completely brand new fan games that use their properties.
Man, you know what? I want to speak to the person in charge of Nintendo. This is something I feel we all need to talk to them. We all need to freaking reach out to these motherfuckers and actually talk to them. Because this shall not stand, people. We buy their games. We love their games. Hell, I'm gonna get Color Splash in like a month from now. And personally, this shit ain't right. See, I want to talk to the person in charge. I don't care if I have to get like a little translator or something, because I'll get it done. Because this right here, that ain't cool. That ain't cool, Nintendo. You stopped this man who was working on this freaking ROM hack for 8 years. And you didn't care. You didn't care when he was just starting to work on it. But since you guys are going all fan game crazy, you're gonna take him down moments before his ROM hack is even released. That fucking sucks. And I'll say it again. It sucks.
Okay, but like hacks, ROM hacks, there's so many of them out there. You don't see a lot of these boys getting cease and desist. But you know what? It's the big kahuna mentality. These boys wait until the biggest project in regards to the stuff that they don't want their property getting infringed upon. They wait for the big one, and then they take it down. So that way it's an example for all the little guys. So guys, don't look at this as necessarily Nintendo trying to take down this project for copyright infringement. It's more than that. It's a message to every single one of you out there who ever thought about doing a Pokemon passion project or creating a fan game or just some way to express your love for the series. Don't fucking touch our work or we will take you the fuck down and maybe even...
And that's why I'm gonna probably be making... That's why I love Sega, because at least Sega understands that we are fans, we love your work. Come on, just let us in. But I just feel bad for the people who basically
potentially take your ass to court if the shit gets that far. So, guys, don't make no ROM hacks. Don't show no passion for Nintendo's project or Pokemon or anything.
Or if you really want to do your freaking fan games, keep it on the down low, folks. Keep it on the down low. That's all I gotta say. Keep it on the DL. Because honestly, that's the only way these things are gonna come out. So Nintendo doesn't know. And watch, I'm probably not even gonna be a brand ambassador because of this, but I don't fucking care. This is wrong, Nintendo. Like I said, unlike the legion of anti-Nintendo fans. See, unlike the legion of Nintendo fans that would just say, oh, it's Kitty, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. No, I'm more concerned about the fans. The fans who just try to do these passion projects. And you guys just ring your little fingers and it's gone.
And that's the thing, Pokemon, isn't the Pokemon company like separate on its own? It's not even under Nintendo. Like, they make their own decisions. They have their own headquarters and all that shit. How the hell? So they're doing it too. Who took it down specifically? Was it Nintendo that sent the C&D? From what they're saying, it's Nintendo. Okay, all right. This is a message, man. Take it as you will see it, man.
Wait a minute. So does that mean the Pokemon company doesn't care, or do they care?
I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, I completely say that the ROM hack should be taken down or anything. I'm not completely on one side or
I don't think it
another,
should.
but I'm kind of taking a middle ground here, and it's hard not to because when you see stuff like this, which is the
I can't take a middle ground at a cut. You're see you can do that, but me not so much. I'm trying, but it's hard because I don't want to seem like Mr. I don't want to seem like a legion of those anti Nintendo fans that just want to hate on Nintendo just because. But at the same time, I don't want to not say anything about it. In a sense, I'm kind of torn.
directed at the people who've been supporting the franchise since young. It just feels a little iffy that they're trying to destroy that. I don't understand it. I don't see it, and it's not being sold. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.
I just feel like that kind of sucks, guys. Like, it really does. It really does. And Atticus streamed last night. He was trying to cut himself. Because he was drunk and people were like, yo, Atticus a robot. Atticus a robot. Atticus a... And I was like, oh shit. See, that's what happens when... This is what happens when you're drunk. You got a whole bunch of dudes in the stream. And they ask you for some crazy shit. But basically, yeah, Nintendo, I love you, I do, but you guys just you need the you Nintendo Japan, because I know America doesn't do all this. I think they share the same stance that a lot of us do. But you, Nintendo Japan, need to understand that fan projects are common, and even in your areas where there's like dojins of every anime character, and those are more copyright over there is more lax, but whatever it is, whoever sent it out, know this. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to get in contact with Nintendo directly. That's gonna be my goal next year, because this, I don't care if I have to talk to a representative. I don't care if I have to talk to the the head of the company themselves. Me and whatever individual is gonna have some words. I stand by what I say. This ain't talk. This ain't just me flying off the handle. Nah. Nah. I want to literally talk to the people and at least try to make them understand that it's not really infringing on anybody's work or anyone's intellectual property. It's just a bunch of fans showing their love. And they shouldn't feel threatened by it. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try, because this I just can't. I can't stand. I can't. It probably won't. And probably if I do contact them, it won't amount to anything. But I gotta try. I gotta try. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. I'm Bugsy, signing off.